I am Bert Koppel, and we are here for Thursday Night Football at Woodlawn Church in Royal Oak, and this is an awesome opportunity for men in the community to come together and fellowship. And we are so excited to be showing football every single Thursday night at Woodlawn Church. You can come out and join us. The address is 3620 Rochester Road in Royal Oak. We do this every Thursday night throughout the season with the exception of Thanksgiving night, and it starts at 7:30 p.m. We'll be doing a fellowship function and doing a devotional from a book called The Making of a Man by Tim Brown, Hall of Fame wide receiver Tim Brown. And we do that for the first half hour, and then the fun starts. The pizza and wings show up. We all get to eat and feast together and then watch some football. And tonight we're going to be talking to some of the men who are actually helping to lead this fellowship group. We want to start by talking with Dave Travis. Dave, thanks for being with us tonight.
Sure.
So Dave, tell me about your favorite football story if you have one.
Has to be last year when I was at the Lions game against the Saints, and Lions were getting killed. 8 minutes to go, and the fans are clearing out. The Saints fans at the end of the row were taunting us, yeah, you Lions, you Lions. And then there was just a pass to Golden Tate that he probably got 40 yards after the catch. Wow. Lions came back, won the game, and the tickets were free too, so that made it even better.
It's even better. It's awesome. So talk a little bit about this. The devotion we're doing is from The Making of a Man, and the entire purpose of this book is really about talking about how men can do what. What are we looking for in this devotional during this series?
I think we're looking to become the men that God wants us to be. That He calls us to be in the Bible, and that real life examples. That's something that we can relate, stories that we can relate to. And how that we can take what we learn in church and in daily lives and apply it every day.
Absolutely. The very first lesson that we're going to be going over tonight is how a man uses his talents. And that's really important because a lot of men, I think, we can almost get stuck in a niche, right? Where we're doing that normal Monday through Friday job and we think, okay, I'm a banker. That's all I can do is money and banking. And really that's not what the talents are that God has given us. For example, what are some of the things that you do here at church that are talents that you have that have nothing to do with your day-to-day job?
Well, first I love to sing.
Sure.
And I try to do my best to worship the Lord. And it's really kind of neat, though. Whatever your talents might be, if you enjoy it and if God's given it to you, it's not a chore. It's just something that it's enjoyable to use those. And it might be banking. It might be, the Lord might have something there may be a need in the church for you to help count money, whatever it might be.
Right.
But there's the church. A lot of people think that the church is like for women to take care of to take care of all the things and to show up even.
Right.
But I look forward to Sundays. I look forward to singing in church.
That's awesome.
Promise Keepers, there used to be a shirt that said "Real men sing real loud."
Right.
Well, by that definition, I'm a real man because I sing loud.
That's awesome. Dave, thanks so much for coming out tonight. Appreciate it, man. So again, I just want to reiterate again that the devotional is called The Making of a Man. It's by Hall of Famer Tim Brown. He played for the Oakland Raiders. And you're going to hear stories about his life and how he was coached and how he was developed. And we're doing it right here at Woodlawn Church every Thursday night. Again, the address is 3620 Rochester Road in Royal Oak. You're more than welcome to join us and come on out. Again, for fellowship, pizza, wings, it starts at 7:30 every Thursday right here at the church. Another man that's joining us tonight is Dwayne Brown. Dewey, you have been with the church for how long now? How long have you come to Woodlawn?
I'd say steady 2 years now, been a member.
That's awesome. And tell me, to you, what does it mean when you talk about making of a man from a Christian perspective? What are you hoping to get out of this devotional?
Well, to show how I can devote my life to Christ and also to my family and show how I can be supportive for them.
Absolutely.
In all ways, and how to be a servant.
Absolutely. That's a big thing, right? The word servant that's a tough word to actually think of yourself as being a man and thinking of yourself as being a servant. That's an interesting thing that comes into play. Can you talk a little bit about what does that mean to you? When you say being a servant, what does that mean in terms of your relationship with your wife or even with your children, your child?
What that means is being there for them, whether it's wiping the children's noses when they're runny, or whether it's helping your wife around the house, or also too, it's being responsible, making sure that bills are paid, and also too that you're there. When you being a servant also means that you commit.
Right.
Whenever it's being there for, say, a recital, or being there for your wife singing on the choir.
Sure.
That you're always there. no matter what.
That's a great definition. I love that. So I know you love watching football. Do you have any fond football memories you can think of something that really gets you fired up from the past?
Well, I'm more of a college football fan.
Absolutely.
Last year definitely was a great event where Michigan State and Ohio State were playing, and Ohio State was ranked number 1 in offense. Michigan State was ranked number 1 in defense.
Right.
And yet the underdog, my team, Michigan State, they came through. And I was very proud of them.
Absolutely, very cool, man. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Really appreciate it. That's one thing that Dewey said there was really important. Even if you're not a real big fan of NFL football, this night is still for you. We have guys that come on out that they just come out for the fellowship. They just come out for the food, and they don't even really get involved in watching the game. They may come out and eat, and then they might leave after that, or they may show up for the game, stay till halftime, and take off. Any of those things are totally acceptable. So again, it's The Making of a Man by Tim Brown. And that's the devotional that we're doing. And you're welcome to join us at Woodlawn Church at Royal Oak every Thursday night. The address is 3620 Rochester Road right here in Royal Oak. Great food, pizza, wings. It all starts at 7:30. I want to bring in our last guy who's helping to coordinate all this. His name is Mark Lair. Mark, come on in here. Let's talk a little bit. I know that you've been going to Woodlawn for a while now. How long have you been attending this church for?
Since 1994.
I can't even add that fast. That's like what, 35, 40
21
years? Okay, I exaggerated a little bit. I apologize.
20 years.
20 years. So what is it about this church that you like so much?
The people.
The people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. So you enjoy coming for the people. I know you also serve at the church. What are some of the things that you do?
I do ushering. I love serving people.
Absolutely.
And we have a Promise Keepers group. I've been going for about 15 years. 6 o'clock in the morning, anybody wants to go to our Promise Keepers.
Right. That's awesome. So can you talk a little bit about what do you guys do at the Promise Keepers? What happens there?
Well, we learn about the Bible, basically.
Great.
And we got a great teacher named Paul Shute. He teaches us everything, and what we do is we're learning right now the Gospel of John.
That's awesome.
And we learn Romans, and we just learn chapters, and we dissect the Bible, basically.
Very cool. That's awesome, man. How about you? Do you have any fun football memories at all from your childhood or even growing up?
Well, the best thing about it, the Lions won 10 games last year.
They did. That's probably the best thing that's happened, in decades for the Lions, right?
Yep.
Besides Barry Sanders. That's a good thing. Awesome, man. Hey, Mark, thanks so much for being part of this. Really appreciate it.
I really enjoy it.
Awesome, man. Well, listen, here's the bottom line. We want you to come on out and be part of this awesome ministry. No other church out there right now is giving you the chance to show up on a Thursday night. Guys, here's the secret, right? You want to get out of the house. You want to get away from the wife for a little bit. It's okay. Just tell her not to watch this. Come on out on Thursday nights. You can tell you're going to a Bible study because guess what? It's the truth. You're going to a Bible study, and then you get to eat pizza and wings and watch football with other guys. It's an awesome experience. Again, it's all happening at Woodlawn Church in Royal Oak. The devotional is The Making of a Man with Tim Brown. We encourage you to come on out. The address is 3620 Rochester Road in Royal Oak. We'd love to have you. So that's it for Thursday Night Men's Fellowship. We will talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much.